you type in Hebrew Israelites, in the search bar on YouTube, what's very interesting is the very, very first video that pops up on the feed is this event going back 6 months ago. And you had that little Jersey City shooting at that kosher market. And this was when they was hyping this whole anti-Semitic agenda, and they was trying to put our people at the forefront of the so-called anti-Semiticism. And it's just funny that this is the very first thing that pops up on the feed. Now, we know who's in control of this platform. We know who owns it. All right, it's a woman by the name of Suzanne Wojcicki, so-called J woman, and we know they have the power to control the narrative on every major platform that pops up, just to give that perception that this is what we're about. They like when you go to a YouTube video that has a bunch of views and a bunch of comments, and then you'll have a particular comment that's pinned at the top to make sure everybody sees that comment is highlighted. Well, that's basically what they did, with these first few videos. It was basically to demonize the awakening of our people, all right, by, look into this. They're murderous, they're anti-Semitic, they confront high school children, they cuss people out, they do this, they do that.
Kahala Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Yahweh Kakradash. Salutations, I'm with Shashin, and I'm doing a reply coming from the brother GMS Vegas, Sit Down GA. The brother has a good channel, always gives edifying quality news. And I'm just going to further much show how these people, the elites, globalists, things, and just using them against the children of Israel, man. I'm gonna go to the book of Moses. And as you can see, the colors that are associated with these stories are right here in the book. The design of its ephod, which is an apron, which is on it, according to its making, is to be from it a gold, of blue violet, of purple, of warm scarlet, and of twisted by us. You are to take 2 onyx stones and to engrave on them the names of the children of Israel. And these braids are just checkered work used by the Masons. As you can see right there on the screen, on the thread, what you would call a news thread, how they're using different, you see the colors blue, you see gold, you see red, scarlet, and you see purple. Esau Edom is trying to thread fake stories and attach them to the precious stones, which are the leaders of the 12 tribes of Israel. You're doing these fake stories using Masonic colors, symbolisms, vibrations to demonize us so you can try to taint this truth that's coming out. I'm gonna read another verse and I'm gonna drive it home and we're gonna go ahead and close it out. They are to tie the breastplate, the breast piece from its rings to the rings of the ephod, with a thread of blue violet to be fixed on the design band of the ephod. The breast piece is not to slip from the ephod. The ephod is the apron, y'all. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with a lot of these stories that have been coming out. The story in the Bronx, the other story about the other so-called black man that was killed supposedly by police. Now, Esau Edom puts out a lot of propaganda and a lot of fake news. Notice that you have stories about so-called black men not being able to breathe, supposedly. Then they come out with a coronavirus mask where healthy people are now complaining about not being able to breathe. So if you're starting a problem and then you offer a solution, you're just exploiting black men, basically to promote and further your New World Order agenda. You have the population, the public, the community wearing the same instrument, using to cover up the airflow so they can receive proper oxygen, threading that back to the brothers that were supposedly executed by the hands of the police because they couldn't breathe. This is a mystical witchcraft, man. When will you people wake up? Praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem, Yahweh Kakradash. Shalom.